So, in the last video we saw how there are only three ways in which we can justify knowledge. Either the chain of justification is infinite, a system called infinitism obviously, or the chain stops at a foundational piece of knowledge, this is called, wait for it, foundationalism, or the chain is looped round so that everything is justified in a circle, this is called, you guessed it, coherentism, because it coheres. Now, all three were summarily rejected last time, and I wanted to do another video to give them more space for exploration. Not infinitism though, infinitism is stupid. We have finite brains, can't fit infinite stuff in. First, let's look at coherentism. Last time we rejected it because it's circular reasoning, but actually it's a little more complicated than that. Think of it instead like a spider's web of interlocking pieces of knowledge, expanding out as each new piece is added. New pieces of knowledge are accepted when they cohere, fit with the others in the chain, and rejected when they don't. In some ways, this is how we function on a daily basis. For instance, my belief that the milk in my fridge comes from cows fits with my general understanding of how farms work and how milking takes place. But if someone were to tell me that the milk in my fridge was actually almond milk, then I'd know it wasn't real milk, because almonds don't make milk. Mammals do. It's just blended almonds and water. At best, you've got almond juice. Anyway, sorry, new pet peeve. The point of coherentism is that we can check if a new belief is knowledge by seeing whether it coheres with our other pieces of knowledge. One of the problems with this system is that it isn't anchored to anything real. This means that our whole belief system could be consistent with itself without ever being really true. If you accept a belief as knowledge when it coheres with your other beliefs, then an internally consistent novel could be judged true according to coherentism. And I don't think Lord of the Rings happened, do you? So, then, for a theory of justification to work, it needs to be anchored in reality in some way. How does foundationalism fare? Well, foundationalists believe there are special kinds of knowledge that are true without justification. These are called basic beliefs, and these pieces of knowledge are meant to stop the chain dead. It ends here. These basic beliefs are also meant to be grounded in reality, making the whole chain undeniably justified. But how do we know what is a basic belief and what isn't? The foundationalist René Descartes argued that we can know a basic belief because we perceive it to be true clearly and distinctly. Ignore the vagueness. What Descartes is saying is that we have a system to detect basic beliefs. In other words, a system of justifying basic beliefs, albeit not with another belief but with a detection mechanism. But how do we know that our basic belief detection mechanism works? That all needs some justification. An objection to foundationalism is that either we don't know what basic beliefs are, or we accept something like Descartes' system and in the process go ahead and start up that chain again. So, both coherentism and foundationalism have their problems, and there are many more problems than outlined here, but they are also the only systems that offer us even the hope of ultimately justifying our beliefs. And until we are sure that one of these systems works, can we ever happily claim to know anything? Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I know it was a bit more nerdy and hard to get into than the last one. If you are interested, those were only the kind of the basic outlines of those ideas and objections. There are so many more. Check out the book that's on the screen now for a really good introduction to the theory of knowledge, epistemology, and start looking further. As ever, subscribe and I'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, you may be wondering how I can make a video including René Descartes on a channel called Cogito and not mention his, cogito. Well, I did, and you missed it.